If you've been trying to learn Spanish, you're going to love this. This is a list that I just created with 20,000 Spanish sentences. 20,000 sentences, around 20,000 words, unique words in total. That's way more than you need to be conversational and even fluent. Uh, Most native speakers know around 20 to 30,000 words in your own native language, depending on how educated you are and all that. But yeah, basically, this has all the grammar you need and all the vocabulary that you need to speak Spanish fluently and to understand everything. There's lots of stuff here. And you can simply go to the NLL community and download it from there. You can take this, turn it into flashcards, download it to your phone, and review it as flashcards as well in Anki. I'm going to show you how to use this, but there's also audio, so you can listen and repeat. You can do shadowing with this. You can listen to it on repeat. But why learn like this? Some of you are probably already typing there, but comprehensive input so much better than just like a list of canned sentences. Okay, hear me out. If you try to learn by watching a bunch of videos, it's going to take forever for you to learn the language. Thousands of hours, many years, and also your speaking will not be good at the end of it anyway, because you've mostly been watching stuff. What I'm going to teach you here is not only to use this list to not only understand the language well, but also to speak it well, right? So, what we need, the list itself, the list turned into flashcards as well, which you simply have to download and as a CSV document and then import into Anki. And then you need audio files of the list. Now we're going to do several different exercises with this. It's a really long list of vocab, and okay, not all the sentences are super useful because obviously everything is here. So um, the useful stuff will always be a tiny minority of the language. That's what language islands are for. If you want to learn the useful stuff first, go do language islands. Go watch tutorials on how to do it and create your language islands. Right. This is about comprehension. If you only learn the useful stuff, the moment someone says something that you didn't think was useful, you will not understand. Right. So you need to learn massive amounts of vocab to understand everything, and also to be able to say what you want to say the moment you have to say something that you don't normally talk about. So more vocab is always good. So in this case, yes, you need to learn this whole thing, even if there's a bunch of stuff that you don't think is useful. So the way to do this is you go to the very beginning and you start reading, and you read, and if you know some Spanish, you'll understand a decent amount, maybe not, but you start looking for words that you don't know, and every day you find words that you don't know. Let's say you don't know frota, frotar, froto. Sí, es me froto, te frotas, frota la ropa, frotamos, frota, me frotaría, se frotaría. Um, this, okay, it was just by chance, but this, yeah, this sounds slightly more sexual than I intended. But anyway, yeah, it's the rub. Well, anyway, um, you make a mental image for to rub, which I just gave you one, and then you find something that sounds like this. Yeah, frat, uh, freight, fright. I don't know. You'll find something that sounds like fraud, frat, freight, something like that, and you make a mental image for that as well. And you, this is the first. You see, this is the first one of the frotar. Yeah, there's lots of all the way here. It's around 10. So you create a mental image for this, something that sounds like this, and then something for rap, and then you make some sort of connection with them. So frat boy rubbing himself against. Okay, this I can already uh, visualize something that ends up with the frat boy being being expelled from university. Yeah, it's if you are creative, it's pretty easy to create mental images of things. Um, and then you only need to do that with the first one, yeah. And then you read it, you understand it, okay. Then you read the next second one, and because you created the image, the second one you'll okay. Maybe you don't know ojos. You need to create another one for that. Uh, but you create associations for ideally only the first word of the bunch. This is why they grouped in word families. Yeah, this is everything from the same with the same root, so you keep recognizing the word just in different forms. And then el peligro fue alertado a todos. Okay, to alert, to warn. And then here is advertir, which is again a synonym. So you learn that one, so but you have to create associations, mnemonic associations for them for the first one, and then you just see them in context and you recognize them, and you keep doing that with 50, 100 words or more. You associate them every day. Every day you should do more of them, and then you go back to the beginning and you read it. You read the whole list, and you take the audio files and you listen to it while reading, and you shadow it. You say it aloud at the same time when you're reading it. So you're learning the pronunciation, you're improving your fluency, and you are reviewing everything that you've been learning before. Yeah. So you simply and you this is why I always recommend learning to speed read, because if you can read super fast, when you're listening to an audio file that there's no English there, it's just cuando diseñen el resultado será genial. El suelo fue fregado hasta dejarlo brillante. Estaban fregando los pisos hasta dejarlos limpios. Even if it's going at that speed, if you can read super fast, you can just glance at this and just know the meaning, and then read the next one, and just quickly, your eyes can quickly jump from one column to the other, and read everything while you're hearing and repeating, listening and repeating, shadowing. So you can go super fast, and you can do several thousand sentences a day, and you do the whole list, and you go back to the beginning, and you redo the whole list again, and you keep doing that until you remember everything or almost everything without having to look. And also, by that time, you'll be able to, if you've been saying it all aloud, you'll be able to say quite a lot of stuff in Spanish, and with good pronunciation, because you're improving your pronunciation and your fluency, because you're working on your yeah, you're constantly saying complete sentences aloud, complete sentences that are grammatically correct, so you learn to use the grammar as well correctly. But if you still worry about making lots of mistakes, then you go to the next phase, which is flashcards. You should set it up in a way that the English appears first, and you get when they design their soul will be grandiose. And okay, how do they say it in Spanish? And cuando lo diseñen, el resultado será grandioso. Cuando diseñen, okay, no lo. Yeah, when they design it would be cuando lo diseñen. And then you try to say it. Okay, made a mistake there. Uh, you repeat it aloud, then you review it next day or whatever. Jump to the next one. The floor was scrubbed until it's shown. El suelo fue fregado hasta que brilló, hasta dejarlo brillante. Okay. And you do this with hundreds of them a day. Try to say it aloud, and then you get the feedback. And this is how, if you're still making mistakes after thousands of sentences of listening and repeating, or shadowing, this is how you find the mistakes you're making and you correct them with um, retrieval practice. Yeah. So this is how you learn Spanish super fast. This is not sexy. It's not fun. It's not effortless, the lazy way, blah blah blah. No, this is hard work. But if you do this an hour or two a day, in a few weeks, couple weeks, you learn thousands of sentences, thousands of words. Your pronunciation will be better, your fluency will be much better, and your comprehension will be much much better if you do this, right? So again, short summary: memorize as many of the words as you can every day with associations. Shadow the list for as long as you can, as many of the sentences as you can. Just say them aloud while you listening to them, to the audio, and you check the meaning at the same time. So fast without pausing it, because speed is really important because you are the faster you go, the more you can do and the faster you learn, right? And so you memorize with associations, you do lots and lots of shadowing, and finally you correct with retrieval practice with flashcards, and that's it. Yeah. Again, if you want this list, it's free. You can download it at the in the NL community. There's a link in the description. You can join from there, and then just use it and have fun with it.